So living in Japan on a military base in 2024, I think it's really, you get the best of both worlds. What I mean by that, I'm gonna go through some of the pros and cons. So first off, you still have basically all necessities you need on base. Most people speak English, so you're not gonna have any trouble with that. We have like a supermarket, like a mini Walmart, gas station, American restaurants. So you're not really missing out on stuff like that. Whereas if you go off base, you can get American products, but it's usually going to be more expensive and stuff is going to be like smaller sized as well. Another pro to be in the military community, there's a lot of groups like on Facebook. You can ask questions, you can post stuff for sale, you can buy stuff like Facebook Marketplace. It's very tight knit community out here, and it's easy to get help when you need, even get a translator when you need to do stuff off base. And if you don't know any Japanese, it's very easy to get help when you need. Also, when it comes to stuff like finding a car, you can do that easily. A lot of the dealerships around base, they speak English. Touching on the housing real quick, in the military, you don't have to worry about paying for your housing. I'm on base in a dorm, but if you have a family now, they're allowing you to live off base, and they pay for your housing. You get to pick for the most part which house you want, and the houses that we get are really nice. Like, they're bigger than like Japanese houses that the Japanese people actually live in. But if you're single, I think they're trying to keep single people on base now. Once you rank up, like, you'll get a better dorm, and then they're moving people into like single family housing now, which is a little bit better. And one of the really big benefits, I think, a lot of people that come here end up living here. They dread, going to the city hall, like having to do Japanese taxes, registering, and all that stuff, but you don't have to worry about any of that. But that also goes into some of the cons, I think. We're here on what's called a sofa status, basically giving us the right to be here, but with that we have to follow like extra rules and whatnot. Like in 2020, we had like extra restrictions on us. We couldn't travel to certain places, and but that just comes with the territory. Also, it can become very easy to get comfortable, like being on base and then not going off base, traveling. I think if you're here, you should at least try to learn like some basic Japanese, get out, travel, explore new places. And most of the times when you go off base, everything is going to be cheaper as well. Normal tour for being here is usually 3 years if you're coming straight from tech school, or 2 years if you're coming from anywhere else. But you can request to extend. I've seen people who've been here for like 8 years plus, but everybody does have to leave sooner or later. So I know this doesn't apply to probably 95% of people watching this, but if you are interested in coming here this way, if you're in the military already, you can get a follow-on, I believe. If you go to Korea or Turkey and you get a follow-on from there, it's almost guaranteed if you put one of the 3 bases or Air Force to come here. And then, if you're looking to join the military, Japan's a cool place, and I think you'd have a great time out here. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. And yep,